Hey there and welcome to today's video. It is going to be my 24 and 25 week pregnancy update. I did miss last week's update, so I'm going to go ahead and do the two together. As usual, I have my symptoms written down right here, and also I'm going to go over just kind of the things that we have done as far as the pregnancy goes and baby-wise for the last 2 weeks. So, starting with week 24. I ordered the breast pump through insurance. I did it through the website called Aeroflow, I believe is what it's called. They're super easy to do. They contacted insurance for me to see if they covered anything. So they sent in for a prescription from my doctor, so I didn't have to do that either. Basically, all I'm waiting on now is a shipment confirmation, which I'm not sure when that will be. Sometimes they'll do it right away. Sometimes they wait until closer for baby's arrival. So yeah, we'll see when that time comes. Whenever I get the pump, I will talk about what I got. I honestly can't remember off the top of my head right now because that was like a week ago. So, yeah, I did order the breast pump. We also went and saw baby Levi in 4D. I did have a return visit from when we went and had our gender ultrasound done. I was able to come back before what was it? I think it was before I hit 24 weeks exactly. So, anyways, we did go and see him in 4D, and he looks just like his big brother. Him and Isaac look identical to what Isaac looked like as a newborn. It's insane. When we were looking at him, he was head up. His head was up near my rib. Also, his feet were up by his head. He was kind of folded in half like a sandwich. So that was kind of interesting to see. And he said that he was measuring 1 pound 3 ounces. And my placenta was still very low. So fingers crossed that that does move. So yeah, I do have another ultrasound around 28 weeks, which we'll be scheduling that at my next doctor's appointment. I actually go Tuesday for that, and we will schedule when I have that ultrasound. Also, the heart rate was 150 beats per minute, and I will insert some of the ultrasound pictures now. As far as symptoms go, I did start having some like cramping. Week 24, I'm still having it occasionally now, and I think it's just due to stretching. Also, I might not be drinking enough water some days. I try my best to drink water all day long. It's the only thing that I really do drink, aside from like a cup of coffee in the morning. But yeah, some days when I can tell when I don't drink as much water as I normally do, I do start to feel a little crampy. Week 24 was like feeling a little nauseous and motion sick every now and then, which was kind of weird. It was just like happening randomly throughout the day, so I don't really know what was causing that. As far as cravings go, craving the sweets like crazy. I want everything chocolate. When I had my tooth pulled, all I wanted to eat was chocolate ice cream and brownies. Give me everything chocolate flavored. I've just been all about it. As far as week 25 goes, I started getting my energy back. I have been feeling so energized for week 25. It has been so nice, especially since I'm pretty sure I started nesting, because I've been decluttering the entire house. I'm going to be making a video soon about this, but I am starting to do a little bit of a lifestyle change just to simplify my life and get rid of all the clutter in my life as far as like possessions go. So be on the lookout for a video about that. I don't know if it's like triggered by the pregnancy and like nesting and everything, but I have just basically wanted to get rid of everything, have very little stuff. I don't know if it's just because we live in a small 2-bedroom house and we're about to bring another person into this house, which is only temporary because we do plan on moving within the next like year and a half, just depending on how things get rolling. But yeah, I'm making a very big lifestyle change for us, and Like I said, I'll make a more in-depth video about that. Yeah, so we did buy a bassinet this week for him. I was going to use our pack and play, but our bedroom is kind of small and Levi will be in our room for at least the first year, or the first until he starts sleeping through the night, because I don't really want to put him in the room with Isaac until he is sleeping through the night, so he's not waking him up. And Isaac didn't move to his own room until he was about 9 months old, so just depending on how Levi does. But anyways, we were going to use the pack and play, but it took up a lot of space, and I was going to order a bassinet for like $100. Then I was like, you know what? I want to go look at Once Upon a Child. I love that store. And I found a bassinet for $18. Like, what? I could not pass that deal up, and we kind of just like went in there to look, but I was like, I want to look at the bassinets. And I also found a like sling, like a carrier for him, because I have a feeling I'm going to need that. I didn't use one very much with Isaac, but I feel like having a toddler and a newborn, having a baby wrap is going to be very handy this go around. So I did find one of those for like 10 bucks. But yeah, we got a bassinet to clear up some space in the bedroom. And I have started kind of organizing his stuff a little bit and like trying to figure out where I want things to go. Like I said, we have a small 2-bedroom house, so I was really concerned about where we were going to store things. Isaac's closet was kind of jam-packed with like all of his stuff, and then I was like, well, how are we going to store stuff in our room so I'm not going into Isaac's room in the middle of the night? But I found a solution, and I'll also later on do a video on how I'm storing all of Levi's things, kind of like a nursery-ish kind of tour, even though it's like just in our bedroom. And then how I am storing their clothing in Isaac's closet. So I'll do a video all about those two things later on. Another symptom that I've been having week 25 is my sides have been hurting from like the stretching. It's been very uncomfortable. I can tell that he's grown a lot. I can feel him hit my ribs every now and then, and he'll kind of push on my sides every now and then, and it is kind of painful. So yeah, that's been fun. Also, I can't remember if I mentioned for week 24 or not, but I have been having leg cramps at night, which have been super annoying. They wake me up in the middle of the night. The like Charlie horses you get in your calf, and things hurt so bad. Usually when I can feel it starting, if I just like stretch my leg out the right way before it gets too bad, it'll go away. But it's become almost a nightly thing of getting those stupid cramps in my legs. And I remember getting them with Isaac, but it wasn't until like the 3rd trimester. So that's been fun that it's happening sooner. But that's pretty much it as far as week 24 and week 25 go. And I will show the bump now.